The Buckeyes out rushing Michigan by 145 yards a game. Last year's 62-39 win, the most Ohio State points scored in this rivalry. Overall, though, Michigan leads this series with 7 more victories. But the 7 straight Ohio State wins has made this recently a one-sided affair. Why the recent domination?
I think when you look at Jim Harbaugh and what he's done in Michigan and what he hasn't found found that elite quarterback. If you look at all the prior stops, you go back to USD, you go back to Stanford with Andrew Luck, you go back to the NFL with Colin Kaepernick and Alex Smith, who got them to a Super Bowl. He always had those quarterbacks that elevated the team to the next level. If you look at Michigan, this is no disrespect to these guys. These guys won a lot of football games for the Blue. And I think when you look at this opportunity today, Shea Patterson, who, by the way, is a transfer quarterback, not even a quarterback Jim Harbaugh recruited, he's the best quarterback that Jim Harbaugh has had since his tenure started, and I believe he gives them the best opportunity to win a football game today.
You know, it's interesting, too. The second best quarterback on that list was Jake Rudock, also a transfer quarterback from Iowa. It's just kind of an interesting note, but look, the bottom line is Michigan has not been able to keep up with Ohio State on offense. 6 of the last 7 years, Ohio State has been the standard in the Big Ten in regards to offense. A lot of that has to do with what Urban Meyer brought, more of a spread attack. They've been #1 in total offense 6 of the last 7 years. You know what they were in 2015? The worst they were was 3rd. The best Michigan has been is 4th in the Big Ten over that span. The bottom line is they're starting to evolve now. They've brought in Josh Gaddis. They're trying to get to more of that spread attack, but we're not quite there yet. It's still a work in progress, even though it's much better than what it was. All that being said, Charles, this game, though, it's still been close over the last 6, 7 years, maybe with the exception of last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Last 7 years, we haven't been without opportunities to win this game. We've been close at halftime in a lot of those games. We've had the lead twice going into the half, been tied 3 times, and only trailed twice. And you look at this game, this 4th and 1, Michigan fans remember this. You can look at this 1,000 times, and he's short every time. And this play right here by Metellus, missed opportunity for a big play, comes back to bite you. J.T. Barrett scores on the very next play. I was at that game, and I watched that play, and I said to myself, Matt, that's the ball game right there. You cannot give this team opportunities to score against you. If you miss the big play, they will come back to home.
You hear what they're yelling behind you? It was short. It was short.
They know it. Hey, they know it, and Urban knows it.
First down, Buckeyes.
Well, development is a huge key to recruiting. Kids want to know, can they win, and will they be developed for the next level? I don't think there's a lack of talent here at Michigan. I think it could have to do with more of the lack of development and preparation for the next level for some of these kids. Since 2005, Michigan has only had 3 offensive skilled players drafted in the first 2 rounds. Devin Funchess in 2015, Chad Henne in 08, and Braylon Edwards in 05. This is the University of Michigan. They should be putting out #1 draft picks year in and year out. But that's why I love my stop at USC so much, because we felt like we were developed for the next level. And I know Matt feels the same way. Brian Cushing, Raymond Luga, Matt Leinart, Lindell White, all these guys were ready to play day 1 when they got to the NFL.
Well, today, Reg, we ain't making no excuses.
Yeah.
We going out there to win the game today. I don't care who gets drafted, how their stock looks. It don't matter. We're going to win this game today.
But look it, if they win, then how much does that help the recruiting process?
Absolutely, because when you talk about this series, guys that are looking at coming to this school, they want to know that you can win this game.
Exactly.
That's very important.
Well, let's talk about, Brady said it earlier, 6 of the last 7 years, Ohio State's led the Big Ten in offense when the spread offense came to the Big Ten. But then also think about the quarterbacks. Braxton Miller, 2-time Big Ten Player of the Year. J.T. Barrett, the most prolific Big Ten quarterback of all time. Cardell Jones, 11-0 as a starter quarterback. Dwayne Haskins, first-round draft pick. And then now you have Justin Fields. It's been quarterback production. You can see the stats right there. First in the Big Ten, 6 of the last 7 years. It's been offense production. If that continues today, they'll win their 8th straight. If not, it's going to be a long day.
And again, it looks like the precipitation is going to hold off, so the passing game is in play today. Big Noon Kickoff.
College football's fiercest rivals headline the biggest Big Noon Saturday on Fox. It all starts with a special 2-hour Big Noon Kickoff live from the Big House. Then Fields and number 1 Ohio State face Harbaugh and number 13 Michigan in the most anticipated game of the year. America's best pregame, America's best announcers, America's greatest rivalry. Ohio State, Michigan, all part of Big Noon Saturday on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.